Able to participate in workouts during this time when able to throw, and so it's nice to be, even though I still have rehab to do, which I've said from the get-go. Nice to be able to throw with the college quarterbacks and kind of participate a little bit more. So it's great to be back here in Thibodaux.
Can you talk about what an unbelievable difference a year makes? Last year we were talking to you right here, not sure about your health status, your contract status, all the above, and now look at you.
Yeah, look at me. Yeah. So I think it's been pretty well addressed. I've covered it, from the get-go. So there's no question. It's been a big change and a big switch. It's one that I'm, trying to adjust to. It's constantly something to learn, something to adjust to. New players, new teammates, new coaches, new surroundings, and so it's when you're in 14 years in one place, you do kind of become institutionalized, and so it has been an adjustment. I think everybody keeps saying, "Are you settled yet? Are you settled yet?" I said, "I don't think anybody can get settled in a couple of months." So it'll take some time, but I'm embracing the challenge, and I'm looking forward to getting to know my teammates, more and more throughout the season. And looking forward to making that adjustment.
Hey Peyton, given the fact that you've been through it a few times before, do you follow what's happening with Drew in the Saints in any way, shape, or form with this situation?
I really haven't. I really have not. I've had enough on my plate as it is with the change, and like I said, new players, new terminology. Still have rehab that I have to do every single day, so I have not had a chance to follow it. So couldn't really give you a lot of insight on that.
What about playing under the franchise tag? What that was like for you?
I never played under it.
You signed before.
Yeah. So yeah, never had to play under it.
Are you 100%? I mean, where do you feel you are at this point?
I've kind of stopped giving percentages, and that's been a hot topic. So, I am what I am. I still have rehab to do. I like being under one roof, under the direction of the Broncos training staff, whereas during the lockout last year and different times, going to see different places, different people. So nice being under one program, under one roof. Still have work to do, and still look forward to trying to get that work done.
I don't want to call it nervousness, but is there a sense of excitement, given everything you've been through, to get back to this level, to kind of let the bullets start flying for real and get back out there?
Sure. I mean, it has been exciting for me to be back on the field in OTAs, in minicamp. Last year, of course, there weren't any minicamps or OTAs, but wasn't able to participate in anything. And when you're injured, it's not fun. You're kind of quarantined. It's like the kids get to go out and play at recess, and you have to stay in the training room. So it's nice to be able to kind of get the reins cut off, be able to participate OTAs, mini camp, be able to participate in training camp, fully. Preseason, regular season. Like I said, I still have work to do, but certainly yes, it's nice to be back on the field. And 20 years of pretty incredible health. Never having to miss a game since I was, ever in my entire life playing football. So last year was different. I had a good attitude about it, and I felt I handled it as best I could. And so certainly it is nice and exciting to be back on the field.
Do you think you have something to prove, maybe to yourself?
No.
Not at all, huh?
What about your pride in Eli coming off his second Super Bowl? The success keeps happening for you two guys.
I think it's well documented how proud I am of Eli. I know how hard he works, how much time he puts into it. He and I enjoy this time together. We were out in Los Angeles. He was up for a couple of awards for the ESPYs. I was presenting an award to Pat Summit, which I was very honored to do. But we worked out 2 days together out there. Worked out yesterday, through with all the college quarterbacks yesterday with Matt Barkley and Tyler Bray and A.J. McCarron and Tyler Wilson. So that's always fun for Eli and I to be able to do that and help these guys however we can, answer their questions. And so and we'll lift weights and throw together the rest of the weekend. So it's always fun for he and I to do that. We don't get to do that very often. So I do know how hard he works and how much time he puts in. And so haven't been prouder of him. Last year and the season they had, especially the playoff Super Bowl run they had.
Peyton, what's it like to have the top quarterbacks continue to come to this camp year in and year out? It's
Yeah.
always a who's who of the top QBs in the country.
It's really special. I mean, because it's a high school football camp, and the high school kids are what this camp is about. But there's kind of it's kind of a twofold alumni system, you know, and our philosophy has always been we're trying to make these kids the best high school quarterbacks they can be. Start on the JV, start in the 8th grade, start in the high school. This is not, my dad has said from the get-go, it's not a recruiting camp. You know, our goal is not to make every single one of these kids an NFL quarterback, to make them a better high school quarterback, receiver, tight end, or running back. But we certainly do, you know, keep up with our, you know, alumni system. If a kid does make it into college or pro ball, we're proud of that. But our college quarterbacks are also, you know, part of our alumni because they come down and obviously coach the high school kids, but also pick my brain, Eli's brain. You know, we had John Gruden here last year, you know, Mike Mayock, trying to give these guys a little insight what's going to happen in the NFL. Charles Davis is here. So I think, you know, Carl Smith, you know, NFL coaches are here. So, and so we're proud when we see, you know, Sam Bradford go on, Andrew Luck go on. You know, Matt Barkley's supposed to be the top, you know, prospect this year. All these guys, and you know, we're proud of A.J. McCarron, you know, winning the national championship last year. I read an article on him. He said that he learned a lot this year, seeing other quarterbacks, you know, asking some questions of Eli or myself, and so that certainly makes us proud. So it is kind of a twofold. You know, I do believe as a quarterback, it is your job to pay it forward and to pass knowledge on to the college players, to the high school players, and so it has. And my dad really keeps up with all these guys. You know, Brandon Whedon. You know, all the different quarterbacks, you know, that were drafted last year,